Got to put the right list in. My bad, boys. All right, there we go. Got the right size list here. We have break number 423 of Bowman Mixer. We actually had two. They're bigger breaks. They just didn't feel very quick. They both have very good product in them, in my personal opinion. Between the Bowman 2022 Super Hot Draft Class, the Sapphire stuff went up ridiculously in price. I think if you look at what the retail price is, I think I actually ran this for a little bit less than what everything's technically selling for right now. So I just priced it at pretty much what I paid it for. These couple extra Sapphire boxes I had to pay an extra price for them after they got released. The Select Football break will be after this Bowman break, just so you guys know. We'll run a separate video. We'll tag everybody in that. As for the baseball break, I'm going to need more 55 points. We'll grab those right away right now. But we got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here. The Project 2020 Ben Baller did it. The Charm City Edition is our good luck charm here. We'll give him a nice rub on the boxes, and I'll get up real quick and grab the 55-point top loaders, because I'm assuming we're going to pull some nice cards, so we're going to need more than what I have. We got one box of Sapphire Edition, two boxes of Sapphire Edition, each have an autograph in it. Then we're going to have two Jumbos, 3 autographs each of Bowman. We'll run the Jumbos first, and we'll run the Sapphire. I'll be right back as I go and get some 55-point top loaders. I also have some good news in general. Shouldn't affect the group that much at all. But I was given the opportunity to break in the really big baseball group. That's the baseball buy, sell, trade, and break. The group that has like 60,000 people in it. So I will be breaking some baseball breaks in there. I have to talk to Asher to see if other sports are allowed. I'm not sure if he's okay with breaking basketball or anything else in there. Either way, we aren't going to get rid of the group here. There just will not be any cross-promotion, but I'll still post breaks in both places. It's just another extra audience, and so some of you guys are in there as well, just to try to get more breaks filled, keep growing the break group, because with the more breaks that I break, the more product that I break will allow me hopefully to get better allocation, which will allow me to keep the prices down for everybody. So if you see me over there breaking, by all means, don't be afraid to hop in a break over there as well. Let's get rolling into the Bowman 2022 Jumbo Hobby Box. The first one of 2. Like I said, 3 autographs. I cannot remember where they place the autographs exactly in the boxes, but also, if you're degenerate and you're into energy drinks and you haven't tried the Starburst C4, and this is not a promo, they're not sponsoring anything, but these things are delicious. I was going to say. Get your autograph guesses in. $10 break rate, get an autograph guess correctly. Good luck to everybody in the break. Everybody is settled on the football break. I got to double check, but I am pretty sure everybody's settled. And I think the last person I was waiting for was the Jets and Jaguars person, and he had settled before I started. That's actually what I was waiting on before I went live for this. So unless I miss somebody, which I'll double check real quick before I start the football break, everyone should be settled. We got Jason Dominguez, Triana, Blaze Jordan, Martinez, Howard, Wilson, Casas, Sosa, Labrada, Montero, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Carlson, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, and Rizzo. We have Josh Lowe on the Rookie of the Year favorites, which you probably will not win Rookie of the Year. I can kind of promise you that. It's probably Julio Rodriguez is to lose. We got 133 out of 250, Joey Votto, borderline Hall of Famer. I think he gets in the Hall of Fame, but a nice purple to the Reds and Tom Scarberry. Just a super versatile first baseman. I think he's a great ambassador for the game. He plays really hard. I like Joey Votto, and that's coming from a Pirates fan. And I'll say I think he should be a Hall of Famer, but we'll see. I think he's going to end up with numbers kind of like Todd Helton. So we'll see how that works. We have Drew Waters, Liover Peguero, Pedro Pineda, Denzer Guzman, Alejandro Pie, and Eddie's Leonard. Going to the Dodgers, 158 out of 499 on the refractor. Nice Dodgers hit here going to Natalie. Picked up the Dodgers in the mini. Nice refractor first for Leonard, moving up the depth charts of the Dodgers organization. I don't know, Joe. I really think that he's a Hall of Famer. Like, it's so tight. I don't know. I think he gets in. He might not get in the first ballot, but we got Jose Rodriguez. I think it depends how long he plays, too. I think he's good enough to play into his... If he play into his low 40s, I think he'll have the accumulation statistics to make it. We've got Polanco, Trey Sweeney, Dustin Harris, Robbie Martin Jr., Salas, Tatis, Muzz, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Williams, Velade, Machado, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, Yelich. We're going to have Bowman in 3D, Garcia, Luis Rodriguez, Bryce Terang, Polanco, Pedro Leon, Luis Verdugo, Michael Triana, and Isaac Pacheco. You said there's a spot in the Hall of Fame now that Tatis is out. I don't think Tatis... Look, by the time I think Tatis has to go to the Hall of Fame, we might have a different crew of people when it comes to reporters about the steroids. So he might be okay, as silly as that sounds. We got Chiro, Lopez, Rutschman, Acosta, Sanchez, Vargas, Bailey, Mitchell, Dominguez, Cowser, Gill, Cabrera, Abreu, Betts, Kim, Guerrero Jr., Adele, Molina, Lewis, Ryu, Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, Benintendi. We got Benny Montgomery on the vibrations. And we're going to have our first autograph, and it's going to be Garcia. 28 out of 499. Josewar Garcia. Going to the Phillies, Mike McGarity. Grabbed the Phillies in a lot of breaks. He got a lot of Garcias early on when we first started to break. It seemed like he was hot in the group. Garcia, that is. And gets the out of 499 auto for Mike. We got Gunnar Henderson, Christian Hernandez, Wilman Diaz, Benjamin Bailey, Quintero, and Clase for the Mariners. There is a full case of museum collection that is up right now. I was going to say it's about halfway filled. We got Malcolm Nunez, Genovis, Sawinski, Verdugo, Martin, Yarba, Luciano, Walker, Davis, Noel, Franco, India, Harper, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Merrifield, Donaldson, Kelnick, Cole, Barrio, Freeman, Soto, and Semien. Got Jake Berger for the White Sox Rookie of the Year favorites. Brady House, Jackson Rutledge, Robert Hassel, Garrett Mitchell, Roberto Campos, and Lorenzo. But I'm not, I don't know. I want to see Votto get in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I think Todd Helton should be in the Hall of Fame too, and I know a lot of people don't agree with that. We got Valerio, Valera, Cabrera, Waddle, Allen, Bello, Urbina, Alduy, De La Cruz, Ramos, Vierling, Bays, Kowar, Sheets, Yepez, Cabrera, Beard, Duran, Muller, Strider, Otani, Martinez, and Lindor. We're going to have Trey Sweeney on the Invicta, which means there's an autograph behind here more than likely, and there is Brady Allen for the Marlins. And that's going to John Cullison and the Marlins. See, people aren't as high in the Marlins right now in 2022 because of Khalil Watson's whole striking out a lot, finger guns, and whatnot. But there are some other guys in here like Ian Lewis and Brady Allen that do have some value to them. I mean, I don't think Brady Allen is the best first, don't get me wrong. But if you look at Ian Lewis, his numbers are actually pretty good. They're not great, but I mean, there's potential there. He said he's a turd. You talking about Khalil Watson or you talking about Brady Allen? We got Bryson Stott, Zach Veen, Austin Martin, Andre Lara, Artiga, Quintana for the Nationals. Take some of this paper and put it to the side here. Did I put a chrome in there? Oh, that's a Franco. That's why the border looked different. It's a Franco rookie. Oh, yeah, the autos have not been the best so far. I will agree with you that they have not been the best. But hopefully the third one is a very nice autograph. We got Ian Lewis, Bobby Witt Jr., Minier, Matos Alcantar, Churio, Paguero, Artiga, Hernandez. We got Zach Veen, 433 out of 499 on the prospect. Sky Blue going to the Rockies. Veen's a top 100 guy, but eventually the Rockies will bring him up, going to Matt Hogue. Got Cabrian Hayes, Arozarena, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Dahlbeck, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, and O'Neill Cruz. We have Diego Cartaya, Martinez, Grayson Rodriguez, Yoelqui Cespedes, Spencer Torkelson, Jose Rodriguez, Vera, and Jackson Churio. One of the Brewers and Devin here. I'm assuming, I haven't looked at the Chrome checklist. I got to double check. I'm assuming his first is in the Chrome right? Like they did Paguero last year, I would assume. I'm going to have to double check. You have Gonzalez, Nolasco, Frazier, Watson, Panango, Bernabel, Batty, Acuna, Cerny, Rincones, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Soler, Marte, Gallo, Altuve, Blackman, Dahlbeck, Garcia, Lopez, and Reed Detmers. We have Gavin Sheets, Rookie of the Year favorites. We have Uribio, Angelis for the Padres. That's going to John Cullison. So hoping for James Wood if you get the Padres here. Most of these guys in the box have actually been traded to the Nationals. We have Jordan Balasovic, Chiro, Serta, Yaraba, Salinas, and we have a C.J. Abrams purple. 232 out of 250. Going to the Padres as well, and he's one of the guys that has been traded to the Nationals. For Juan Soto. Which I guess we'll see how that trade pans out in about 2 years from now, who won that trade. Obviously, to begin with, the Padres win. You get the best player in the trade, you win right away, but necessarily mean that that's the case. By the way, for anybody that is into football, we do have a league pick'em. If you get the pick'em and you finish in the top 3, you get some break credit. I was going to say it's free to get in the pick'em. It is advertised in the featured section. We got Max Muncy, Escato, Montgomery, Hernandez, Jimenez, Mendez, Taylor, Baez, Lawler, Quintana, Alvarez, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Cruz, Acuna Jr., Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette. We got Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers and the Bowman in 3D. Noelvi Marte, Adley Rutschman, Rick Kelvin DeCastro, Pananga, Ian Lewis, and Carlos Aguilar with San Quentin behind him. DeCastro, Montgomery, DeCastro, Leon, Velasquez, Perez, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Vera, Valenzuela, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Williams, Velade, Rizzo, Machado, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Luis Robert, Jordan Lawler on the vibrations, Nolan Gorman, Malcolm Nunez, Max Muncy, Peyton Wilson, Luis Gonzalez, and Alvin Guzman. Don't see a lot of Max Muncy even base, I think, in these boxes from what I've seen going to John Cullison here. curious to see how the A's do, because they got a lot of stuff from the Braves, but it doesn't seem like any of those guys are really killing it when they got called up this year at the back end. Got Darren Baker, Sugar Lopez, Amador Kinney, PA, Cespedes, Cartaya, Hernandez, Guzman, DeGrom, Seager, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Brujan, Franco, Ryan, Gray, Castro, Wong, Lowe, Nelson Cruz, Scherzer, and Chris Bryant. We got Wander Franco, Rookie of the Year favorites, Marco Luciano, Gabriel Moreno, Luis Rodriguez, Benny Montgomery, Junior Sanchez, Minier, and Diego Velasquez. See, I think it's about time for the Giants to probably properly rebuild too. I thought they were going to do it a couple years ago when they got rid of Matt Bum, but they got like older and then won some baseball games and kind of stayed the course of trying to compete. We got Campos, Benny Montgomery, Vera, Downs, Angeles, Rodriguez, Cavadas, PCA, Ramirez, San Quintin, India, Harper, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correo, Merrifield, Vierling, Donaldson, Kelnick, Cole, Barrio, Freeman, Soto, Semien. We have Gabriel Arias for the Guardians. Gabriel Arias again for the Guardians on number 78. Mayer, Kowser, Lizarraga, Diego Cartaya, and Emmanuel Rodriguez. Into the last pack of this first jumbo. Anita, Wagner, Leonard, Marte, Pastrano, Gonzalez, Clase, Hendrick, Garcia, Mayer, Bays, Cowar, Sheets, Yepez, Cabrera, Hayes, Arozarenas, Beer, Duran, Muller, Strider, Otani, Martinez, Lindor. And we're going to have Spencer Torkelson on the vibrations, Armando Cruz, Mick Abel, Jordan Lawler, Ed Howard, Luis Matos, Pastrano, and Eduardo Lopez to wrap us up on the chrome on the box. Let's get into the second box here. Hopefully the autographs are slightly better. Although any guy can develop into a monster, you just never know. Like, I'm sure there's guys that were holding Jose Miranda's last year that didn't expect him to be as good as he is. Or even some other guys first that I can't think of off the top of my head. Guys that just overperformed what you expected out of them. Let's get rolling here. You have Carlos Aguilar, Abrams, Lizarraga, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Vera, Valenzuela, Vivas, Prasado, Vargas, Madrigal, Chapman, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, and Christian Yelich. We got Jarren Duran, Rookie of the Year favorites, and we got a Luke Waddle, 81 out of 299 on the Speckle. Dope card for the Braves. Going to Jason Turk. Which is nice because he bought a bunch of spots in the mini and didn't have the best of luck. However, I already know what Devin's going to say. So maybe he'll turn around and he'll be a really good player. We have C.J. Abrams. Number 6 prospect. Brennan Davis. Jeter Downs. Henry Davis. Khalil Watson. And Braylon Yarba, 380 out of 399 on the lava, going to Terry. We were hoping for a different Brewer for him. Number 98, Braylon Yarba. Get Machine Gun Kelly here. Top loaded for John Cullison. Ford, Quintero, Hassel, Meade, Soderstrom, Machado, Frelick, Salinas, J-Rod, Pacheco, Williams, Velade, Gill, Cabrera, Abreu, Betts, Kim, Lewis, Ryu, Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, Benintendi, Joe Ryan. We have Austin Meadow, Luis Matos, Nick Lodolo, Hedbert Perez, Jason Dominguez, Colson Montgomery, James Wood, and Trey Sweeney. It's always a good sequence to see in a pack, though. The Trey Sweeney, James Wood, Colson Montgomery sequence. It's kind of crazy they put like 3 of the better players all together in like the same pack sequence at the end. Got Lara, Diaz, Davis, Veen, Lorenzo, Rodriguez, Wood, Serta, Guzman, Torkelson, Guerrero Jr., Joe Adele, Molina, DeGrom, Seager, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Brujan, Gray, Castro, Wong, Lowe, Nelson, Scherzer, and Bryant. Vibrations, Austin Martin, Brady House, Alexander Vargas, Austin Hendrick, Martinez, Joshua Baez, and Robert Dominguez. Yeah, that was me. I pulled the Sweeney for you. I'm glad I got a PSA 10. It looked clean. I try not to judge that stuff. I am working on becoming a partner with CSG. And when I do that, like I'll obviously look at people's stuff, clean it with a terry cloth and whatever else to clean it up. But when I'm breaking, I try not to say anything because I don't really have a true valuation with the lighting and stuff. Not really being able to examine the card with the camera in front of me properly. I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's a PSA 10, and then you get it and it's like a PSA 8 or whatever. Like I don't want to do that. We got Colson Montgomery, but I'm glad it got a good grade. De Castro, Roa, Clase, Hendrick, Garcia, Mayer, Watson, Panango, Bernabel, Bierling, Bays, Kowar, Sheets, Yepez, Cabrera, Muller, Strider, Otani, Martinez, Lindor, Gallo, Altuve, and Blackman. We got Joe Ryan on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Brennan Davis, Jeter Downs, Max Muncy, Tyler Soderstrom, George Valera. Have Jay Allen and Jose Salas. But I love whenever you guys, especially if it's a bigger card or even lesser cards, if it's something you PC and you send it off to like SGC or CSG or PSA and it does well. I love to see that stuff because, I mean, that's part of the reason guys are collecting, right? Is not only for their PCs or whatever, but investment value. And if you get a PSA 10 out of a card, it's a hell of an investment then. We got Jose Ramirez, Thompson, Backstrom, Batty, Acuna, Cerny, Rincones, Hernaz, Jimenez, Mendez, Hayes, Arozarena, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Dahlbeck, Garcia, Lopez, Reed Detmers, Cruz. We're going to have Ronald Acuna, and we have Zach Veen. And behind Zach Veen, we got a Reed Detmers rookie card. It's going to be an 80 out of 199. Technically the short print border variation. Going to the Angels. And Vinny on the Reed Detmers paper. Zach Veen Invicta here. Man, I really think they could make like a whole Invictus series. I think the cards look crisp. I think it'd be kind of like Bowman Inception, which I did just order a case of Bowman Inception, to be honest. We got Jordan Lawler. I'm going to try to do some prospect type breaks with some Panini and some of the other Bowman stuff that's not like true Bowman. We got Batty, Ramos, Urbina, kind of do like a prospect autograph series type of breaks. We got Samad Taylor and PCA. For guys that just kind of PC, certain guys want to get autographs of some of these younger prospects while they're still young and inexpensive. Because like some of the Michael Harris stuff, if you had it, or Jason Dominguez stuff that's not in Bowman, like it was affordable and you can still make a lot of money on it, or it's just part of your PC. We got Jay Allen, Tresh, Rafaela, Taylor, Baez, Lawler, Quintana, Leon, Velasquez, Perez, Soler, Marte, Alvarez, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Stanton, Arenado, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, and Machado. We got Trey Sweeney, Bobby Witt Jr., Jason Dominguez, Sal Frelick, Mauricio, Oswaldo Cabrera, Luca Tresh, and Amador. Ooh. Packs were stuck together at the top there. We have Trey Sweeney, Chiro, Lopez, Peguero, Artiga, Hernandez, Martinez, Howard, Wilson, Casas, Manning, Welker, Ramirez, Pujols, Chisholm Jr., Soler, Marte, Garcia, Lopez, Detmers, Cruz, Acuna Jr., and Stanton. We have Jackson Kowar, C.J. Abrams, and then we're going to have a Kim, a blue, 97 out of 125. So another one of those short print borders, except this one's a little bit off center. One of the Padres and John Cullison. Set him to the side right now. We have George Kirby, Wilman Diaz, Christian Hernandez, Justice Thompson, Valerio, and Nolasco. Still got 2 autographs in play for this hobby box, jumbo hobby box. Got Rutschman, Baker, Sugastay, Sosa, Labrada, Montero, Harris, Martin Jr., Salas, Tatis, Alvarez, Marsh, Berger, Winker, Baez, Madrigal, Chapman, Arenado, Bellinger, Votto, Bichette, Rizzo, and Machado. We have Khalil Watson on the Invicta. And behind him, we have a 157 out of 499 Darren Baker to the Nationals. And the Nationals belong to Mike Davis. All the way out there in Colorado. Military. Congratulations to him. The Khalil Watson going to John Cullison on the Invicta. I have Bo Naylor out of 73, Benny Montgomery, Marcelo Mayer, Brady Allen, Vivas, and Dustin Harris. Lopez, Campos, Montgomery, Muzz, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Acosta, Sanchez, Vargas, Bailey, Carlson, Goldschmidt, Bohm, Mountcastle, Judge, Ashby, Park, Raleigh, Lopez, Trout, Robert, Yelich, Lewis, and Ryu. Jordan Walker on the Vibrations, Jordan Walker on the High Five Futures, Leover Peguero, Colton Cowser, Jordan Lawler, Cerny, Gonzalez, and Mendez. Ranger-wise, you have not missed anything super big. There is some chrome, like Dustin Harris and other Ranger, like base chrome cards that you missed, but there has not been anything numbered or autograph-wise. Got Vera, Pineda, Wagner, Mitchell, Dominguez, Cowser, Amador, Kinney, P.A., Cespedes, Williams, Velade, Gill, Cabrera, Abreu, Betts, Kim, Guerrero Jr., Vaughn, Bogarts, Alonso, Benintendi, Ryan Gray, and Rodolfo Castro. Vidal Brujan, Rookie of the Year favorites for the Rays. Carlos Colmenares, Edgar Chiro, Alan Cerda, Daryl Lopez, Nico Cavadas, and Matt Frazier for the Pirates. 239 out of 299 for the Pirates on the speckle. Going to John Cullison. Leonard, Gonzalez, Velasco, Cartaya, Hernandez, Guzman, Downs, Angeles, Rodriguez, Junior San Quentin, 99 out of 399 going to the Guardians and John Cullison. On the paper, lime green paper has a little bit of a soft corner up there in the left top left. Joe Adell, Molina, DeGrom, Seager, Nootbaar, De La Cruz, Brujan, Wong, Lowe, Cruz, Scherzer, Bryant, Josh Donaldson, and Kelnick. Jason Dominguez on the Bowman in 3D, Yoelqui Cespedes, Heriberto Hernandez, De Castro, Panango, Backstrom, Brian Bello, and Robbie Martin Jr. Last pack, and it should have an autograph in it. Frazier, Muncy, Escado, Cavadas, PCA, Ramirez, and Quinton, Marte, Pastrano, Gonzalez, Franco, India, Harper, Tatis Jr., Springer, Correa, Merrifield, Cole, Barrio, Freeman, Soto, Semien, Beard, Durant. Got Brady House. And behind Brady House for the Yankees, we got Tyler Hardman. Going to the Yankees and John Cullison. The first base prospect. I think he's younger at least, right? Yeah, born in 99. What, 23? Tyler Hardman going to John Cullison. We got Josh Young, Cooper Kinney, Malcolm Nunez, Persado, Acuna, and Ramirez to wrap us up. And let's roll into the Sapphires here. $32 cards, 8 packs of 4. Good luck to everybody. There will be one autograph and one parallel in here. We got Heliot Ramos, Luis Matos, Kevin Alcantar, and Cooper Kinney. That was a disappointing pack. No firsts. There we go. Got Jackson Chourio going to Devin Terry. On the base. This is a nice hit right here for the Brewers. I know it's not like a hit, but I mean, that's right now, that guy's a hit. We got Peguero, Janovis, and Jack Sawinski. Artiga, Hernandez, Martinez, and Valerio. Ed Howard, Peyton Wilson, Tristan Casas, and George Valera. Going to the Guardians and John Cullison. Got Lennon Sosa, Labrada, another Garcia autograph. Going to the Phillies and Mike McGarity. So that's the auto for this first Bowman Sapphire. On the Yoswar Garcia. Oswaldo Peraza. See what the parallel is going to be. Fidel Montero. And we have a Diego Cartaya, 33 out of 55, going to the Dodgers. And Natalie on the Diego Cartaya. Ian Lewis and Bobby Witt Jr. Got a Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Robbie Martin Jr., Jose Salas, and Minier. The last pack here, Elijah Tatis, Muzz, Mauricio, and Jason Dominguez. Let's get into final box of the break, the second box of the Bowman Sapphire. Good luck to everybody. I said we will be running the select football break after this. Give me a second to clean up the table and everything, and we'll go live for that. We got Urbina, Fran Aldui, Ellie De La Cruz, and De Castro. Nice De La Cruz base sapphire here for Tom Scarberry and the Reds. That's a guy that's tearing it up too, super young. I think him and Churio are going to be superstars. We got Ramos, Matos, Alcantar, and Roa. There's some like under... Oh, another Jackson Churio. Haven't even really hit any monsters, but the two Churios are two nice pickups in each of the boxes here. I don't know if you're still there or not. We got Paguero, Jose Ramos, and Justice Thompson. Artiga, Christian Hernandez, Martinez, and Makai Backstrom. You have Ed Howard, Peyton Wilson, Tristan Casas, and Jay Allen. I think the auto will be in this pack. Got Lennon Sosa, Victor Labrada, Fidel Montero, and Rafaela. We got Dustin Harris. And we have a 38 out of 50 Dustin Harris. Going to Steve Samiego. Nice hit here. This is one you want to hold, Steve. I know you're not a big Bowman guy, but this Dustin Harris kid put up some decent numbers. You want to hold him. Nice 38 out of 50 right there. Luka, Tresh, and Aguilar. We have Robbie Martin Jr., Jose Salas. You have a Brewer, Brandon Yarba, going to Devin Terry and CJ Abrams. On the green, 22 out of 50. Yourself another Sapphire autograph. You've been doing pretty well in here in the Sapphire boxes. I just have to make you wait till the end, man. I was gonna say you talked the whole time, so you know some interaction. Got to get you just a little fired up. So you got a Yarba at the back end there. I know that's not Jackson Churio, but you can't get a Jackson Churio autograph, so. So a quick recap of the hits. Overall, I think the Sapphire boxes were pretty good. The Diego Cartaya is not anything too sexy, I would say, but the other cards were good in there. I was going to say Dustin Harris is the guy on the Rangers. I think everybody's autograph is important when it comes to these products. I think guys can really develop later. A lot of baseball players don't really hit their prime until they're like in their mid-20s. So maybe some of these guys that aren't the hottest prospects develop into a really good player. You can get a guy like a Ben Zobrist where you only need like 2 or 3 years and he becomes a cult legend, which then has a collection stuff. We have Zach Veen out of $4.99. We're going to have Yarba out of $3.99. Frazier out of $2.99. Joey Votto out of $2.50 on the paper. Leonard out of $4.99 on the Chrome, or on the Chrome Refractor. Out of $2.50, CJ Abrams on the Chrome. Reed Detmers out of $1.99 on the purple paper. San Quentin out of $3.99. Kim out of $1.25. Dustin Harris, 38 out of 50 on the orange Sapphire. Jackson Churio base Sapphire. Ellie De La Cruz base Sapphire. We have Diego Cartaya, 33 out of 55 on the teal Sapphire. George Valerian and another Jackson Churio, both on the base Sapphire. They're super shiny. You can see me in the reflection because how the lighting is. Let's get into the autographs. And we'll start off with Tyler Hardman on the base for the Yankees and John Cullison. Luke Waddle, 81 out of 299 on the Speckle for Jason Turk and the Braves. Brady Allen base for John Cullison. Garcia out of $4.99. Another Garcia base on the Sapphire, both going to Mike McGarity. We're going to have an Angelis for the Padres and John Cullison. Darren Baker, 157 out of $4.99 on the Refractor, going to Mike Davis. And we're going to have the Brandon Yarba, 22 out of 50 on the green Sapphire, going to Devin Terry. Probably the autograph hit of the break. I'd say the orange here might be pretty close. I don't know what Yarba's autographs are going for, but I know Dustin Harris picked up some steam moving up in the ranks for the Rangers. I was going to say, as always, all first paper will be sleeved. All the first chrome will be top-loaded. I appreciate you guys getting in the break. Everybody that hit, congratulations. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. I'm going to set up here for that 2-box select football break, and we'll run that tonight. There is a museum club that's up. Tomorrow we'll be posting a little bit of stuff as well, some new stuff. Probably go to Bowman Draft 21 with some Sapphire and a Super Jumbo, probably with a Bowman break that I'll post tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe. You're not going to be here for the select football. I appreciate y'all.